We'll open the shop panel. Yay. Show me what you got. Good and jiggy with it. There a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. As soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah, show me what you
you
got.
got behind the counter.
Show me the good stuff. This is the shop or mine? I think this is my menu. Ooh, detailed statistics. I have 3,500 health. That would put me at least a level 50 character on certain games. Sign intensity, DPS, silver sword, 152, DPS, steel sword. Yeah, my silver sword is a lot stronger. But I suppose not really useful against normal people, I guess. Toxicity level 0. Oh, 44% chance to stagger. Igni 100 fire damage, 44% burning. Quen physical damage reduction 200. I think Quen's going to be a staple for a while. Get hit in this game at this difficulty is going to be dangerous. Ooh, that's cards. This is for that card game I heard about. I mean, I did watch Angry Joe's review of the game, and it's got me interested in seeing what the card game's like. But another time. Full test? There's a card of full test, and it's a common item. A king is a common item. Okay. Do I want to buy any of these? That's the question. Regenerates vitality. 20 seconds, 42 a second. So water is obviously better than normal food. Or are certain foods better than others? But it looks like water will be the best thing for healing. Until we make actual potions. So how much is it for water then? Oh, is that the money? Oh, I think I get it. It's it doesn't say how much it regenerates. That's how much money it costs to buy. I see. This is going to make the game a lot more difficult. Especially with very little money.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue, ending conversations, dialogue options marked X, and dialogue menu, dialogue symbol will end the conversation. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Rather not draw attention. Now, if I was doing this as a kind of highlights reel video, it would immediately clip now to an all-out riot in this tavern. Just for posterity's sake. That Geralt swagger.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Dialogue, actually, options marked here will use the sign axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during conversation, invest in the delusion ability of a character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, how exactly do you think that was going to end if you saw a witcher, a monster hunter, using this bit of magic to ask your bearded friend a question, because you're being stubborn and obstinate. Asshole. At least outside, I think.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions! Teams! Suits! Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has...
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Is that why your nose is so big? Like an elephant?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to road demon. At your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
I'll remember. I have a feeling I'm about to get into a fist fight, possibly, so I'll save it. 'Cause I don't want to end up going back to the bloody start again, like I did before. You know, I'm not entirely sure I'm even streaming, because, like, nobody has joined. So I'll post yo. I will if I can get off bloody caps lock. There's yo. Will that appear on my screen? Yes it is. I am streaming and nobody's interested. I feel so sad. Hopefully my 12-hour stream I'm doing tomorrow of Batman will pick up.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Right about the war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yet. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled. Yet.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Gwent. Okay.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Welcome to Gwent! Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals, the cards are their forces. And I'm about to get royally arse-fucked. Starting hand. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use them wisely. Moral boosts. adds +1 to all units in the row, including itself. Oh, I was reading the wrong thing. Unit cards, combat row. Bagger. Crap. Bam. Chap. Bam. I've probably missed something really important there. And I've just scratched my leg and probably cut my bloody leg open. I'll need to cut my thumbnail a little bit. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be displayed. So I'm guessing the one before was like, this is the strength of the card or something. Some unit cards have special abilities. This GWENT Siege Expert special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all the units in the same row. Whether cards are a type of special card, they reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discover and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Probably going to go to YouTube and find an in-depth tutorial about this game. Or just fumble around until I get used to it. Battlefield. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. Battlefield. This is your opponent's side. Kind of guessed that. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability, which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing square. Playing cards. Press X to select a card from your hand, press X again to place it on the battlefield. Your turn. So crossbowmen, swordsmen, trebuchets, or siege, I suppose. So I'm guessing certain things are good against certain things. There's probably something like these are good against these units, these are good against these units, or something like that, yeah. Can I see what the card? Ah, there we go, yes. And Biting Frost. Best part about Frost, bodies of the fallen don't rot so quickly. No comment. Torrential rain. Even the rain in this land smells of, like, piss. Rodanian foot soldier. I bled for Rendale. Rendani. I'm not even going to try. I've killed for Rendai. Damn it. I've even raped for Rendai. Rendai. It's Redania. Redania, 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 Redania. Oh, Redania. Can you wait to do more to check the stats and stuff? I don't think that one is like strength. Because these seem to be like epic units. Well, let's throw him down and see what happens. Ah, yes, I get it. So, swords are front rows. So what, do you want like the best ones with the best sub-abilities? Here's the only one with a moral boost. I get it. So, you get ones with general strength, type, and stuff. I'm guessing front row can only attack front row, middle row can attack front to middle row, back row can attack anything. Possibly, we'll see. So let's throw down this high-powered guy there and see what happens. Total strength. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Ah. So it really is. The better cards, the better you're going to win. It's not kind of like Tetra Magic from Final Fantasy. Quite like that one. Tetra Magic Masters, or whatever. The one from 8 and 9. Number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your unit. Did I just... Yeah, I just didn't continue. During your turn, you can pass by holding triangle down. By holding down triangle. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident that you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. So I'm guessing you can only use one card per round, or the cards you use in that round you can't use after. We'll see. A round ends once both players have passed. Once both players' turns have passed. The player then compares the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. The opponent's turn. Dun 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 dun. I can see where the tactics of this comes from now. I could put him there, but then that's just +1. I may save that for later. Use all the best, well, not all the best cards, but most of the best cards. Let's put her down there. Yeah, I think he's going to use like his best cards straight up. Oh, so you can use the same ones. Oh, here's a ballista as well. Oh, is it only in that row? I get it. My turn. Well, if we're going all out, let's go all out. Opponent's turn. You can see what Angry Joe meant now by building your deck. You just get better and better cards. It's tactical, but not too tactical. My turn. Ooh, he decreased powers of stuff then. Opponent's turn. Your opponent has passed. My turn. Use leader card. What's a leader card? Is that the leader card? Ah, I get it. His one made front units decreased and mine was bloody moth. That's gonna annoy the fuck out of me, that is. What does this do then? Sets the strength of all siege cards to 1 for both players. No. Set at 1. And pass. Hold for pass. Opponent loses a round. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over for the players. So I'm guessing after this is done, we draw a new load of cards from our deck. I'm hoping. Round start. Northern Realms faction trigger ability, your turn. Pick up. What does that do? Place your opponent's battlefield counts towards opponent's total and draw 2 cards from your deck. That is quite useful. Or not as useful as I would think. Didn't realise it placed it in your opponent. I should have probably read that more than I did. Medic. Choose 1 card from your discard pile and play it instantly. No heroes or special cards. That one was a useful card. So I'm guessing once you've used these last 2, you draw them from your deck, like just straight from the top. Set strength of all ranged combat units to 1 for both players. Means I'm the only one with ranged units. Set strength of all siege combat player. Oh, that's ranged, that's siege. I get it. That is something I really don't want to use. Pass that round. There really isn't anything I can do. Yay, I won. Victory! Pro tips. There is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effect of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. I'm pretty sure they could, yeah. Finding cards. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. Yeah, I'm going to go buy Foltest's card now.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.